Recording.
What's up, y'all? It's Whose Side Do You Want? We're back again. I go by JRLA on Instagram.
I'm D.
Wheel songs on everything.
Oh my gosh, they're extra every introduction. It never fails.
Well, before we start, February 10th, it's my mom's birthday actually, so
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, mother.
Love you, Mom.
What'd you get her? And don't say some bullshit.
Nah, we're going out to we're going out to eat.
Don't say some bullshit.
We're going out to eat tomorrow. You know, like I'm treating.
That's what's up.
Probably get her some perfume or something. Like she's pretty simple usually, so I'll keep it simple.
Some perfume? Heard
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Heard you. Jamal, what's going on with you?
Just chilling, music. Just did a distribution deal for
Ooh,
the
ooh.
next project joint,
Hold
so
on. What?
that'd be pretty cool. And that's it.
I don't have anything to top that. I've been chilling. I've been working. And now we're back here because it's been a minute.
Facts.
It's been a minute, right?
Yes, January 6th to be exact.
What? Jamal is the only person I would remember that actually.
Because when I was editing the video, it said January 6th on the thing, so
Well,
that's the only way I
a
know.
lot's happened like since January 6th for sure. Like a lot. The Grammys, NBA trade deadline, Drake taking back over.
I kind of want to talk about the NBA first, but I know you didn't want to do that.
Let's knock out the Grammys first.
All right, we can do the Grammys, even though that shit
We'll
happened
just cover
like.
for like 7 minutes.
So, Jamal is really a manager. Like he's like, you guys have to be done at.
Oh, not to cut you off.
No,
sorry,
cool,
sorry.
go ahead.
But no, one thing about the Grammys, I remember I didn't watch it. Like, well, everyone watching, I didn't watch the Grammys. I don't. Ever since Macklemore beat.
Can I just say something? You didn't watch the Grammys you boycotted the Grammys for whatever reason, and I boycotted the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Both of y'all boycotted.
Yeah.
Like,
So we're gonna talk about that. But go ahead.
yeah. I mean, you guys.
And Jamal watched both, right?
For a little bit.
Yeah, whatever.
You gotta stand up for something. Man, so.
I watched the whole Grammys though. I did watch that.
But what I was going to
She was
say
trash.
was, I don't watch the Grammys because Macklemore should never beat Kendrick for best rap album. But what I did watch on YouTube was Kendrick's performance at the Grammys, and it was pretty great. I can't say brought out Dave Chappelle. That was pretty like random, but I liked all of it though. Like it was a good performance. That's all I seen from the Grammys though.
I kept falling asleep on the Grammys, like in between performances. I seen Kendrick, of course. I saw SZA. I saw everyone black for the most part.
Who else performed that was black?
They had Rihanna,
Oh yeah, I seen the
Bryson
memes.
Tiller, and
That's-
DJ Khaled. That was cool. It was different, a little different mix.
Who had the best performance?
Kendrick Lamar did, definitely. hands down.
What's his name?
No.
ATL.
Probably Bruno Mars. Between Bruno and Kendrick, to be honest.
Oh, Bruno Mars.
You know what? I was about to. Oh my gosh! I'm so happy that you.
What's wrong with Bruno Mars?
No,
man?
you already know how I feel about Bruno, so it's him.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with Bruno
No,
Mars.
you know what? We never even spoke about Bruno Mars. It was Neo and Chris Brown that you had an issue with.
Yeah, but
Because I said
we can't
Chris
get back
Brown.
to that, man.
We're not gonna get back to that, but he's so disrespectful.
Can we touch base on it though? Just
Okay,
touch-
no, we're gonna
touch base
we
on
can
it.
touch base
Alright.
on Neo and Chris Brown. All I said is that Neo is a better singer. You said whatever. Okay, we're not gonna get onto that debate.
I want the Bruno debate.
Okay,
That's what I want.
we're jumping
Yeah.
onto the Bruno debate.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it here right now.
Mhm.
Bruno is the best male performer of this current generation. That is a cold fact.
Oh,
And
all right. By current generation, what exactly do you mean by current?
I want to say within at least the last
Don't say it.
4 years,
Oh,
right?
okay.
All right.
Because he wasn't really
Yeah.
when it was Ain't Got Nothing on You. I don't think he was performing. You remember that song with B.O.B.?
Yeah.
I don't think he wasn't really performing where we saw like the star power in him. So
That's
it
true.
was, I want to say ever since he kind of stepped on, I want to say it was that Super Bowl performance.
Yeah.
I want to say that's when we were like, hold up, that was different. And then the bag just went up on him after he did that. And then every performance that I seen after that was just amazing. Then I seen him at the, I seen him on tour.
Okay.
Shit was amazing live. So I think these are certain things that you need to take into counter when we're talking about performance.
But you know where I'm going to take the conversation, correct?
You're just gonna say dancing.
No, I'm gonna
That's
say
what you're gonna say.
the best performer of our generation is Chris Brown.
Yeah, but okay, so we can
Bar
break
none.
the. Okay, so we can break.
Male or like both? Or
First of all,
Male,
Beyonce
male.
is better than everyone.
Yeah, Beyonce. Yeah,
so we can agree
she's
on that.
fire.
She's better than all of them.
Beyonce's not fair. That's not. She's a cheat code. When it
No,
comes to-
she's the GOAT when it comes to performances of our generation. Because I know people will say Michael Jackson. Just chill. Okay, so going back to you, we're talking about performances, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things I pay attention to when it comes to performances is, I want to say, stamina and your breathing techniques on stage, and that's a big thing for me
You're
because
getting very technical here.
no, but
Go
this
ahead.
is
Go ahead.
this is facts. When you go to
It is facts, yeah.
when you go to a performance, like you kind of want it to sound like the music in your house. Like if I put on Chris Brown, if I see him live, I want to get that same feeling plus whatever show that you put together for us to see.
Right.
So when I seen Bruno, I'm not sure how long. I'm not sure how long the show was, but the amount of songs that he did and the amount of like movement that goes into his entire show, he has to be doing some sort of like workout plan to move like that and still sound the way he does. He's hitting every key. He's hitting every pop, lock, and drop it. And
Pause.
is that a pause?
When it's Bruno Condon.
Oh my gosh. No, I can understand if it was somebody like 50 Cent, but Bruno can pop, lock, and drop it. Not drop it.
I don't want to see
maybe
either
not
of
drop
them
it.
pop lock.
I think can pop like it, but maybe not drop it. Dropping it is probably a little different.
Anyway, put some respect on Chris
No, okay,
Brown's
but this is
name.
okay.
He's
Please,
straight.
I'm not taking anything.
No,
from
okay, no, but
Bruno may be number 2, like with all due
You're
respect.
ODing.
But
What?
How ODing is saying number 2?
can I speak?
Go ahead. Well, you just spoke for like 5 minutes.
That's true. Wait, I wasn't done. I was about to jump onto Chris Brown.
Go ahead.
So now I also seen Chris Brown. Now my biggest critique of Chris is when he performs, he does not sound the same live when he's dancing. He has to have like the background. He has to have the background instrumental with his vocals singing in the back.
Okay.
Oh, the ad libs.
That he has to have the ad libs because
Okay.
he can't do both, and that's a part of performing. So you guys get confused with someone being a better dancer
Chris Brown's
versus.
most definitely the better dancer.
But
That's
listen,
not even an argument,
but Bruno Mars can dance as well too. But it may not be on the same level as Chris. But
Not at
I
all.
think Chris is a better dancer. I think Bruno is a better performer. There's a difference.
it's just when you say performers, like dancing is part of that.
Yes,
You
but
know what I mean?
but this is
So
the
it's
thing.
like-
Bruno can dance his ass off too.
Yes, he can. He's not trash. I'm not saying that. at all,
But Chris
I'm
Brown
just saying-
doesn't sound good live.
Let's say Chris Brown's dancing is right here. Bruno's dancing is like, let's say it's right under it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Bruno-
now do singing. Do the
That's
singing.
what I'm about to do.
Okay, guys.
Say Bruno's singing is like up here.
Right.
And then Breezy's singing is like down
A
here.
little bit lower.
Oh.
It's
Okay,
not.
whatever. I'm
it's-
just saying, if those are the two aspects, is there any other aspect from performing that
I
could possibly
wanna
even it out?
Now, I'm not an artist, so I don't.
That's true.
I'm not an artist, but I'm gonna say like when I seen Jay-Z's concert, when I seen Kanye's concert, when I seen Beyonce's concert, I don't know their storyline for the show. It's a vibe. Like it's a whole different feeling, and I want to say it's the same thing for Bruno. It's almost like you're in a whole new world. They kind of bring you into their world. So I think that goes into a performance as well.
I
so
see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you
when
know, he has like all the background dancers all in single.
and that's all his vision. That's your vision.
Yeah.
That's a part of performing as well. So
I agree
you
with
guys only just evaluate. Oh, Chris Brown is a better dancer. He can do the crump dance.
But here's the thing though: is Bruno the only one that is in that thought-making process of making the ambiance, like of his performances and all that? Like,
No.
So it's like, can we?
Right now, though, I think right now
I don't know.
for me-
Like I'm.
I mean,
asking,
you can
but-
if you want to name some other people, some Usher.
I mean, like if so, I'm just saying like shit like the like when Kanye had like the stage or whatever, like above the crowd or whatever, like stuff like that. I know that was Kanye's idea. You know what I mean? Like so with Bruno, like I don't know like much about like his actual like performances. I'm just judging off the performances I've seen like of him like on TV, the Super Bowl, like you know things
Yeah.
like that. So like I can't really judge that. Like if you want to take it there, then that's a whole.
Well,
another
that's a
argument.
part of.
It is most definitely a
That's
part.
a part of
I
performance.
understand. Yeah.
So you realize the only thing that you said so far is dancing.
No, what I said was Chris Brown's a better dancer, and I'll give you Bruno's a better singer.
So,
And
but
I
we're
said-
talking
and I
about
said that's
performance.
even. And I said-
So what makes what makes Chris Brown a better performer?
So overall, he's a better performer to me. I prefer,
You haven't said.
I prefer to watch Chris Brown's performances.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
better than
See,
Bruno
he's not,
Mars.
he's not even answering it.
But
Though.
you're bringing up other aspects of it though.
That's a part of performance.
Yeah, but that's like a whole
Dancing.
show. That's different. Like I get
That's a performance.
I get what you're trying to say. I understand.
Oh
But
my
like,
gosh.
that's not what I was.
You realize I won this.
That's not what I was arguing with though. That's not what I was arguing.
You're
about.
making your own argument though.
No, I'm arguing about who's the better performances out of like the performances that I've seen. Like I can't speak on. I've never seen a full show of either of them.
So okay, what
So I
performance by
can't-
Chris Brown was better than Bruno Mars
the one
and
where he was,
Beyonce?
the VMAs.
The VMAs.
When he was jumping on the tables and
Rihanna.
that wasn't
Okay,
classic.
fire.
okay, hold up.
That was
Rihanna
fire.
and Chris Brown's performance at the VMAs is better than Beyonce and Bruno Mars's at the Super Bowl. Because that was the one when he was in the little box
See, it's
thing.
like you,
Oh yeah, I remember that joint.
That's
I know
better
what
than
you're
Chris.
talking about.
That's better than the Chris Brown and Bruno performance. That's what you're saying.
to me, I like the Chris Brown one. Yes.
Okay,
To
that's
me. I
preference.
mean,
So it's
but
personal
But it's
preference.
preference, yeah. Like that Bruno was lit. Like I'm not trying to shit on Bruno. You know what I
feel
mean? I'm just saying like Chris Brown to me has always been like that guy. Like the
No, and I'm not trying to shit on Chris Brown either. I mean, I like Chris Brown, and I hate when we get on this topic because it makes it seem like I don't. Every time I argue with you, because there's always someone that is a little bit ahead of him in that. But Chris Brown is
Breezy.
definitely but Chris Brown is definitely a phenomenal dancer.
And I think you gotta respect
I
the
think he's
longevity too. Like that kind of ties like a part of it, just slightly. Like
I'm trying to think of I'm really trying to think of like historic performances that I've seen by Chris. So I would say that VMA's performance would be one of them. I want to say the Michael Jackson tribute.
Yeah, that's his best
That
one, in my
was
opinion.
that to me.
Oh, and that's one artist I did see perform. And he's a terrible performer.
Who?
Chance. He was a terrible.
at Firefly?
He
I
was
heard
terrible
he was-
at Firefly. Oh my god!
Yeah.
But to be
The
fair,
first
that was a
time,
festival.
I saw him in Firefly, he did good. When he headlined last year, I didn't really like the performance like that.
Yo, I swear he didn't even have a beat like for like the first 30 minutes of his performance. It really
I don't
felt
know
like
how
I
I
was
feel
in
about
church.
all this.
I felt like I was in
disrespect
church.
for
No,
Chance.
I mean,
I didn't know that it was like that.
I'm not a fan of it, but
He's
like,
cool.
I'm just saying, like I brought him up to say that he snapped on Life of Pablo. Like that was an amazing verse on a Life
But you
of Pablo.
also, in the same sentence, you called him the next Mace.
No, he would potentially be the next Mace. I could see him
Potentially
taking
be the
that
next
route in
See,
life.
this disrespect,
I could see him doing
man.
that. Leave the rap game for a little bit, come back the holier than now. Like
I mean, he's
I can see him doing
that's
that.
like God-fearing man right
There's
there.
nothing wrong with being a God-fearing man,
Not
but
at
when
all.
it's so in your face and you want to be a rapper and then say you don't
What's
want
wrong
no
with that?
problems, like it's like it just starts looking kind of.
Wait, what?
starts
Wait,
looking
no,
kinda
no, no,
weird,
no.
like-
So he can't be a Christian and
Yes, you can
a
be.
rapper?
Lil Wayne is a Christian. Lil Wayne has fear of God tatted on his eyelids, but you don't see him on the Chance the Rapper type aura.
Actually, I never knew that.
Well, I'm a Weezy stan.
No, not about the tat. I didn't know.
Oh, well,
He
yeah.
said Wayne is a Christian.
I'm sure most rappers are Christians. Like
Are they?
the ones that aren't make it known. Like Tyler
Some
the
are Muslim,
Creator.
like Raekwon,
Yeah, some of them was on the other
Ghostface.
way.
Yeah. So
I mean, I believe.
defend your mans.
No, you know what? I guess I kind of believed. I still believe his whole vision, his whole image, the message that he portrays. You guys seem to have a different.
I'm not saying he
Respect
might
that.
genuinely be a good guy. But
Oh,
it's
so you just don't like his music is just not your vibe.
that's part of it. I don't like his music like that, but also it's
Damn.
just like the way like.
I thought you would like his music though.
Chance, yes, I like acid rap. I like his first mixtape, 10 Deep, a little better, but acid rap is cool.
Acid rap was okay. But
Whatever. Let's get into these
Man,
sports.
Let's get into the sports.
I tried to be like you guys and hold this, but I'm not.
it's weird,
I'm,
right?
I'm
Nah,
not a
it's
rapper.
cool, it's cool.
That's not rapper shit.
I
I
suppose.
can't do it.
But we just ran down the top regions, and I guess the consensus was Atlanta, then Toronto, then
No, it was
No, that was
not.
Jamal.
That was not the consensus.
That's not what he. That's what he
My
got
bad.
from it.
Apparently,
Atlanta,
Bally Baby
New
is the
York.
best new artist in America.
I'm telling y'all, she's coming up. I'm telling y'all, she's like up next. Like,
Isn't Black from Atlanta?
yeah, he is. Yeah.
I would have been more happy with you saying him.
I
than
forgot about
Bally
that. Hated
Baby.
for-
You got.
And I don't want to sound like I'm shaming Bally Babies. I haven't heard one thing from her. I don't like coming at people I never heard anything from. But I mean,
Actually, you do, but okay.
I never do. I never come at people I never heard. Don't do that.
So the
I've
rundown.
never done that.
The rundown was the we just did the regions. We just did the Bruno Mars and Chris Brown, who's a better performer, and Bruno Mars edges out. And,
No, he did. Yo, I don't.
Well,
this recap
he's
is
gonna-
terrible.
And also
Yo.
with the who's number one as of right now, and
ahead,
universally
say-
it's Drake as of
okay.
right now. But personally, I think it's Kendrick then Drake, but overall consensus is Drake, then
Easily.
so on and so forth. So now we're gonna go to sports, guys.
Cavs in 7. Oh wait, no, let's start with the Super Bowl. Let's start with the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
So I'll start. I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
Right, stand up for.
You know what?
something.
I had, I definitely had people over. Some of my peoples they were downstairs watching the Super Bowl, and I was definitely on some, and I was going downstairs, and I'm like, you guys should be ashamed of yourself for watching the Super Bowl, and stop I see you already fixing your face. I didn't even finish my sentence, and he's already wrinkling up his nose. Damn. Like,
I'm always ready to argue.
like
That's
I
why
didn't
y'all
even
brought me
finish
here,
my
right?
sentence. So during the Super Bowl, I watched Belly. I had some
Okay.
champagne. I definitely
Oh, your night was just lit, huh?
my night was lovely for
Belly and champagne.
oh yes,
It's a
it
great
was
night.
so
Belly and
classy.
champagne.
Speaking of champagne, you guys should try Hennessy and champagne. That's a whole nother story.
You
but I just
told me
want-
about that. Yeah.
You guys need to try it. It's not going to kill you, I promise. But anyways, back to the
Sounds
Super Bowl.
fatal. but
No,
go
it's
ahead.
not. It's not fatal. I promise.
Alright.
So I don't care about the Super Bowl, but I definitely wanted the Eagles to lose. I'm definitely a Giants fan. Shout out to Eli. Don't ask me how I feel about them trading Eli. Don't ask me that. That's a very touching question. And that's all I have to say about the NFL. You guys can talk because I'm out of this.
Well, like, for those who don't know, I'm
Hilarious.
from Philly, but
Fuck Philly.
a lot of Philly stereotypes.
Jeez.
I forgot the mic is here.
A lot. Yeah, that was kind of disrespectful.
My bad. Go ahead.
But like a lot of Philly stereotypes, I don't fall into. Like, I'm not a Meek Mill fan. I didn't really like cheesesteaks like that till about a couple years ago. Honestly, they started growing on me.
Why is he like this?
And also, like, I've never been an Eagles fan. Like, a lot of my family is Eagles fans. I've always been a Los Angeles Rams fan. Shout out the West Coast. But, yeah, like, Super Bowl night, I was fucking devastated, man. Like, for real. Like, I got a whole bunch of texts. People, like, my mom and my dad texting me, like, don't forget where you came from. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, don't make it. Don't
Don't forget where
you don't gotta put that type weight on me. But, I mean, whatever. Like, I was disgusted that the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Also, my team, the Rams, actually hurt their quarterback. So, like, when that happened in the regular season, I'm thinking, oh, it's no way they're still gonna. And they fucking did it,
Yo,
man.
that was so
But, I mean,
stupid, yo. I swear to God.
Congratulations, I guess.
What?
But,
Don't say congratulations to them.
Nah, man. They all heard all day was EAGLES Eagles for like 5 days
I
at
never
work.
hear that.
That was the worst ever, yo. I was like flabbergasted, man.
You know what I
Like,
seen
yo,
at my job, bro? I seen the day after the Super Bowl, somebody walked in with a Cowboys jersey on. I was like, that's fucking bravery. Like, I was like, I love it.
That's what's up. Wait,
Yeah.
no. That's what's up for the braveness to do that, but I don't like the Cowboys at all either. So we're not going to talk about that.
The Giants are trash.
Chill,
Since you
come
wanted
on,
to say
chill.
from Philly, I just had to say that.
it's
I was
only
talking
right.
about the Eagles, though, like in regards to the Eagles. But you know what? In general, whatever. Yeah, take it
Don't
how you
forget
want.
about that commercial, that very sus commercial Eli Manning and Odell Beckham had on the Super
Yo,
Bowl.
anytime, see, guys can't ever just, like,
Nope,
that was not
nope.
that, because they danced? You guys
No.
can't dance with each other?
No, if you come down here and you see Jamal picking me up like this,
But
And
no,
I'm-
but wait, that
and I'm
was for
floating and
jokes.
shit.
That was like
but would you not be like, these niggas, I'm on a podcast with some sus ass niggas.
no, I wouldn't.
Would you?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't.
What would you say then, dude?
First of all,
crazy.
I would say that was really funny.
What?
I would say that's really funny. That was.
D is
Was it that bad?
D is fronting for the camera right now.
I'm definitely not.
First of all,
First of all, I love Odell. So
I'm talking about the me and Jamal situation. Pause.
Okay.
Pause. But if you come down here and see that, that's not sus.
okay, but if you guys were no, listen. If you guys were shooting, if you guys were shooting like a commercial and that was happening, it makes sense. Now maybe if you guys were down here doing that by yourself, then that's a little different than you guys shooting a funny commercial.
Even if it's a commercial. Like,
No,
nah,
see, y'all are too. That's your
nah.
masculinity. You can't even.
It
You
is.
can't pick Jamal up.
I don't want
and
to pick
Book.
Jamal up.
I don't even think you can.
First of all, don't disrespect me. But if I was to pick Jamal up, it wouldn't be like that, like and
No,
spinning him
but-
around and shit.
See, but that was for a commercial. Now, if you guys were just doing that for your own free will and your downtime, that's different. than a commercial that was clearly meant
First
for
of all,
jokes.
Odell Beckham and Eli Manning don't need any money. They didn't have to do that in the commercial.
No,
Let's
but
make
come on, Odell does funny stuff all the time.
He does.
He's hilarious. He's hilarious. I will give him that. Like,
But so
he has a
it's
career
so
right now.
I can understand if it was like
Look at her
50
look at her defending
Cent
her boys.
and somebody what?
I said, look at her defending her boys.
Yeah.
You know that was
I can understand if it was like two just like no, it's not. It's Odell and Eli. That was a cute commercial.
LeBron pick Kyrie up like that, and they playing Kobe in the finals.
I can see Dwight Howard. Not
Yeah,
LeBron. I
LeBron
can
is
see.
sus.
I can see a Dwight Howard doing that.
Yeah, because he's like, man,
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Like, even if Shaq was playing, I can see Shaq doing something like that.
Exactly. So hold that. Anyways, let's get into the more important topics.
Let's go into the NBA. What's been happening these past couple days?
We're gonna get into the NBA right now. So we're gonna talk about your boy.
Move past the susness, please.
You know,
Susness.
we're gonna talk about the NBA right now. So we're gonna talk about your boy LeBron. Well, you know what? I'll give you the floor first because I already know you're gonna have a lot to say. So do your thing. Whatever.
All right, first I'm gonna just start by saying hashtag Cavs.
I'm gonna cut you on. What?
Cavs in 7. I'm gonna just say it
Cavs
right
in
now.
7. All right.
But that's an emotion pick though. That's an emotion pick. Are we still running? I want to make
We
sure.
good. We good.
This is an emotion pick.
Okay.
Realistically, if I had to put money on it, I would say Warriors in 7. In full disclosure, but
And you're absolutely right. Sorry for cutting you off.
yes, but with all the trades that happened, I'm officially can say I am a Cav, Heat, Laker, Warriors fan.
See, this is my problem with him. I'm getting upset already. this is a problem.
My man.
You can't do that.
Listen, can I explain? Can I explain?
It's gonna be the Warriors.
Can I
No,
explain?
but forget that. Listen to how many teams he just like. That's the whole conference. What the fuck? He likes the whole conference. Like it's not. That's not.
Listen, I am BBB to the death of me. So yeah, I mean,
Big ball of bread.
Lonzo. I have to represent the Lakers just for the culture. I have to. Dwayne Wade is my favorite player of this generation. Many people think LeBron is my favorite player, but no, Dwayne Wade.
Oh no, it is.
No. So Dwayne Wade going back to the Heat, I have to go back to my Heat roots.
Okay, so Miami.
But with all the hate that's developed for LeBron over the years, I just became, what's the word?
You gravitated.
Thank you. I became that.
What's the word?
To him. Pause. I became that to him. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely a Cavs fan, and also I've been rocking with Steph Curry since Davidson days. So I mean, I'm gonna just let the Kevin Durant and Draymond that I have in my blood to the side and just say like I'm like a 10% Warriors fan. If I had to break it down, it's about 40 Heat, 30 Cavs, then the rest is the other two. They're in the league. If not number 1, number 2 behind KD. I still think he's number 1.
Yeah, but before it was. Yes, I guess you could tell, but I'm saying you can see the age, and at this point, I think we all know LeBron's style of play.
Right.
He's the type of player that needs those. He needs those type of stars around him.
You're about to say role.
I was about to say role players because they have. But
Go ahead. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
these are role players, but I don't know if these are people that it's 5 seconds up on the clock and it's just like, I guarantee you, Clarkson, I need you to make this. I think LeBron is the type that needs those players because he is not always aggressive. He is not always that. No, that's not his style of play.
I don't agree with that. That's the old LeBron.
I don't think it's consistent. I think it's in him, but he still has it in him to pass, which is there's nothing wrong with that.
That's true.
I'm not taking shots at his personality on the court, but I'm saying his personality is not to be a Kobe or it's not to be like a Michael Jordan.
But he doesn't need that.
But he needs other players to be that though.
No, what's what I'm saying? You saying he needs stars. That's different. What he needs is
his history proves
what
that.
he needs is shooters. That's all he needs.
Oh my
He doesn't
gosh.
need stars.
Okay.
And what I'm trying to say is, who can beat Golden State without at least one star on the team with him ever in NBA history?
You're proving my point.
NBA history?
You're proving my point. You're proving my point.
Hold on.
You said Cat.
Please tell me.
Hat switch for it.
Please tell me what NBA player in NBA history could beat this Golden State team right now with just one other star on his team. Please tell me.
The Lakers. With Shaq.
Please tell me. You think Kobe and Shaq would beat
Jordan and Pippen?
I think Kobe and Shaq could handle.
They would need more. I promise you.
Jordan and Pippen.
I promise you.
Jordan made all his stuff around the players. That's all good.
Kobe and Shaq.
Kobe and Shaq is a better argument because Shaq would fuck them up in the paint. That's a different argument.
Like what?
But,
I think
Shaq is one of a kind. I'm talking about in this current pool of NBA players.
That wasn't your statement, so.
Listen.
Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead.
You see how unfair people are
Go
to
ahead.
LeBron?
That was what you were saying. Okay, go ahead. What?
It's
okay,
crazy.
What? All right. Okay.
Okay.
Harp maybe.
All right. Let me change it. I'm gonna change it just to you know what I mean, cater to Jamal Button and DeAndre Bayless here. Let me just cater
Jamal
to
Button.
Let me just cater to y'all. Kobe in his prime, Michael Jordan in his prime, whoever else in their prime. Put them in the NBA right now. Pair them up with one other star, not Bron, obviously, but and who could be Golden State? In their
I would
prime?
say.
Tell me, please.
I would go Michael Jordan and Anthony Davis.
Michael Jordan and Anthony Davis would be Golden State.
I think they could.
I mean, no.
Yes, they could.
No.
Why not?
For one, you'd have to fill out the whole roster to be.
Oh yeah, but you said two. You said the 2 stars and then a few role players. That could definitely.
No, not Golden State.
What?
Y'all are disrespect. Y'all are not. Have y'all not watching the same NBA?
I am, but you asked me.
Jordan makes all.
They went 73. Listen, they went 70.
I'm not.
You're speaking with emotion, bro.
That's
Like,
not
you're
the
speaking.
bullshit.
I'm not speaking. You asked me to name 2 stars that could, and then
Who the hell's
No,
both?
that's not true.
Anthony Davis and Michael Jordan, and a few role players like Clarkson or something. Yes, they could definitely. Yes, they can.
That's not true. Curry and them went 73-9 without KD, bro. Like I want y'all to let that sink in. Without KD, they have the best record in the history of the sport of basketball. I want y'all to let that sink in as a whole.
It's there.
Then they added.
I said what I said.
Then they added a guy that more than likely will go down as the best scorer in the history of basketball. Like, let all that sink in.
Okay,
no, like, you can't just think for 5 seconds and say Jordan and Ant Davis. No, like it's not that
you asked
simple,
me to
bro.
name. No, you asked me to name
it's
two.
Not that simple.
You asked me to name 2 stars that I think that could match up head to head with Golden State. So I'm gonna say Anthony Davis, Michael Jordan, with a few solid role players. Hell yeah. Who's guarding Michael Jordan
or something like that? Hell is he?
Who's guarding Michael Jordan?
Okay, who's guarding Stephen Curry?
Michael Jordan.
Who's guarding Klay Thompson?
It depends. I didn't fill out the roster, but I'm saying.
When you fill out that
Michael Jordan,
Jamal Crawford.
Yes.
Who's he guarding? He can't guard me.
You're bugging. Jamal Crawford
does not play defense, bro. He's an amazing ball handler, one of the best ball handlers ever.
And that's all you need. You don't need it. He's not to have all the stats on there.
I was talking defense, Jamal Button.
All right.
Oh my god.
You don't want to argue basketball with me. I'll turn to Stephen A. real quick on y'all. I don't want to do that.
Skirt.
Y'all can call anybody down.
No, because you thought
you
thought I wasn't going to name 2 stars, and I didn't.
I don't agree with the 2 you named though.
Michael Jordan and Anthony Davis.
No, because I'm asking you right now, who's going to guard Curry? Jordan, right? Who's going to guard Klay?
You didn't ask me to do a whole 5. All I said is the 2 stars plus a whole starting 5.
Give me a realistic starting 5 then. Go ahead. And it has to be current.
Current?
Yeah.
I would do. I really want to think on. No.
I want you to think.
I want to think on it. I want to think on it. Like not right now though.
Oh, all right.
Like I can't. Like I really want to think on it. Next episode, I'm gonna have that lineup for you.
Debate next episode.
Golden
State is real, bro.
No, I'm not saying that they're not real.
It's like it took a minute for it to dawn in on me, and like I hate to even admit it. That's why I said earlier, like I'm a 10% Warriors fan, because it's like, and then you have to add in the fact of like how the NBA is played today. When Jordan played, it was a totally different time. Like
I think Jordan is the type of player that would be able to adjust. Though.
Of course, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like Jordan didn't have to guard against players like Curry, and like if you touch him, it's a foul. You know what I mean? Like Jordan didn't come up in that. So it's like we don't know. It's a lot of things you got to think about when it comes to basketball. And I know you know because like you play basketball. So it's like it's a lot. It's a lot of shit you got to think about.
I get what you're saying, but
it's like that's an impossible team to play against in this era. Like
you're saying Cavs in 7.
Yeah, but I said that was emotion. If I had to bet, I would say Golden State.
Okay.
But if anybody can do it, it would take like a LeBron or a Jordan or a Kobe.
So do you think you think the Cavs are getting out of the East?
Yeah, easily. Now
I never doubted them, even when all of this shit was happening, because I feel like LeBron usually finds a way to make it out of the East.
Say it again.
See, this is why I can't say anything. You see how they drag things? Like, damn, LeBron usually finds a way to get out of the East. So
always.
I never really doubted them, but the way Kyrie is playing is not a little. No.
Kyrie's playing great. He's an MVP candidate, but I mean, Like you just said, you can't bet against LeBron in the East.
I was about to say, where is your mic?
That's right.
I was about to say, where is your mic? Yes, that's all I got on sports,
Cavs
man.
in 7. Golden State is an impossible team to defend. In conclusion,
Warriors in 7. I'm gonna stick by that.
it's hard to argue against Warriors in 7, but I can definitely argue against Jordan and Davis beating the Warriors. But I guess that's next episode because Dee has to think about her full line.
I want to give you I'm gonna look up numbers. Because I'm gonna give you some role players. I'm looking up. I'm coming back with stats and all that. I'm gonna have that file for you that can
You got it.
go toe to toe with Golden State.
Jamal, you missed how I broke it down when you went upstairs, though.
What did he break down?
I was on it for it's been like 3 minutes. I broke it
I
down.
had to break down the sport of basketball to her a little bit, just
No,
like
he
I used
did
to
not.
do back in the day.
You see how he lies? Yo, he just said he broke down the sport of basketball to me. Oh
I
my
broke down
god.
how it's impossible to guard Curry in 2018. Like Jordan could not guard Curry in 20. I'm sorry, like he
It's
couldn't.
impossible to guard Curry.
Yes, it is, and it's definitely impossible to guard Kevin Durant.
I can agree with that a little bit.
Most definitely.
He's too tall.
And with the Curry, I'm adding in like the screens and shit. I don't mean like just off the.
Okay, that's what. I got you.
Yeah.
His release is too.
Exactly.
It's too.
He's going to get his shot.
I get what you're saying when you say that. Then got you. That's all I have on sports. I don't know if that's all you guys.
Oh, we still have the Little Pump with Gucci Mane.
We just went from
And
sports
also,
and we back onto this music.
Oh my god.
Now I'm just going over the joints and the festivals or concert stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
Lil Pump is trash.
Jeez, blunt like that.
I told you guys in the group chat. I think he signed with Gucci. This is allegedly. I'm not sure.
1017 Eskimo Records.
Okay. So is that confirmed? I think I'm not sure.
Reportedly, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know, but I think Gucci is going to take his clout right now, and it's just gonna expand into something
Gucci's
way
clout
better.
is like amazing to me. Like it's crazy.
Facts,
It's
yeah.
like it's kind of like
his whole comeback when he came out of jail and his whole glow up, no homo.
He's so
and all
cute
that,
now.
yeah.
Not saying he was ugly before, but
you
I don't
know,
call people.
that cute shit again. But,
Why can't I can't say the word cute?
Nah, not on air.
Why? Gucci is so cute now. Like,
Alright.
I think he's so cute. But anyways, I think.
But just like, how did Gucci go from the guy that was just putting out like trap guy mixtapes to like his wedding being televised? Like, it's like when did this happen? Like,
He just like
you know what I mean? It's like I
He
respect
glowed
it.
up.
Like, salute.
He glowed
but it's
up.
Like,
Shout
when
out
did
to
this
Gucci.
happen? Like,
it's happened like literally as soon as he came out of jail.
You know what it is?
A new
It's
person, man.
I love it.
Yeah,
He
it's
stayed out of
cool.
trouble. He dropped a book. He dropped a
Yeah.
few. How many albums did he drop?
A lot. He said.
Damn.
Did he say he was gonna drop like a tape a week or something
he
like
dropped
that?
too many. I'm gonna just say that now.
Yeah,
But,
he dropped. You know,
Dropped
he's
mad
doing his
music.
thing. He's married. That's what's up.
Yeah. Salute
But-
to Gucci though. He's definitely snapping out.
Yeah. Then he just signed Little Pump, and that's
Besides
gonna
that.
bring in. That's gonna generate a lot of revenue for.
Yeah, he's gonna make money off.
That's going to generate a lot of revenue. But I like I said before, I think collaborating with Gucci is just going to take Little Pump's stardom to a whole nother level in, I want to say, in the industry, because I think a lot of people look at Gucci as the A&R for Atlanta sometimes, or like
Over Jeezy.
Jeezy's dope too, but I'm saying like Gucci is definitely like one of the top A&Rs for Atlanta. Like he's the reason why a lot of people are on.
I'll take Gucci over Jeezy.
I don't know. Jeezy has
reasons.
He's
Yeah.
A&R Def Jam, right? Jeezy still.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
Def Jam's
street
trash,
A&R. I guess I'm gonna say street A&R because some people weren't even signed to Gucci, but Gucci kind of put them on.
Gucci runs the streets of Atlanta.
Nah, he do.
We're
But
gonna have to get
I'm not
into
there,
that.
so I don't know. So
Listen,
I mean,
outside
wait,
in
yeah,
there.
I don't know anything about the
If you
streets
guys
of
never
Atlanta.
heard the Gucci Mane song "The Truth," just listen to that. That's all you need to know.
I mean,
I'm hoping y'all.
I'm more of a
track.
Jeezy fan than Gucci, so I mean,
Y'all don't know the Gucci song "The Truth"?
no, I do, but I'm saying I just want to clear that up. I'm on your side when it comes to the
Listen,
A&R of like Atlanta
Gucci's
and
the
just the
realest nigga
sound.
in hip hop. That's all I'm gonna say.
I thought you said it was Dolph.
Nah.
That's what you said. See,
No,
you be
no,
lying.
no,
This is why you see the
no.
stereotype is
Gucci's like OG. Gucci's OG. Like of the current, of course, is Dolph.
Bye. Anyways.
Dolph, T Grizzly. Like, you know what I mean, it's a lot of real niggas. out there now.
Gotti. Don't disrespect.
Nah, man, it's Dolph. It's Dolph.
Gotti. So yeah, I think teaming up with Gucci is just gonna elevate Pump. What's the difference between a roster and dating?
What? It's a hell of a difference. What you mean?
Okay, so tell me.
If you're dating,
You're just solely focused on that
if
one
you're dating,
person.
it should just
Dating
be
is
that
just
person.
one person.
Yeah,
That's why
the
I
roster is
don't-
just like,
I don't
yo,
throw that
like,
word around lightly.
Saturday
I don't know.
night, bing,
I
bing,
don't.
bing.
I don't think that dating is one person.
Yeah, it's.
That's just a different
I don't think so.
definition, but I get
I don't
it.
think so. I think you can be dating one person, but I wouldn't put dating as.
But yeah, just like dating around, like you're just messing up. It's
But okay,
wasting
so
time, pretty
okay,
much.
so you might as. You can
It's wasting time dating around. It's wasting time, man.
getting to know people.
Like
I
different
hate
girls,
that
one
stage
is like,
so much.
dude, boom, 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 boom. You're wasting your time. Like you might as well just like.
It's fun
I say
when you're
narrow
young.
down to like two
Yeah.
people, like one or two people, and then just like.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
whoa.
Because nobody. I mean, some people probably have 5 people in the roster, but I don't
That's
know.
insane. That's
a
sick.
lot.
Nah,
I
it's
don't
fun
think,
when you're younger, but like as you
No,
get
but I'm
older,
saying at
like,
this
the
age,
roster
okay,
cuts
at this
down.
age, I don't think I think 5 is pretty high for the roster.
Ridiculous.
So what is a good number for a roster at?
I'm not about to
Two.
answer that on camera.
2, right?
At most.
So you can
Probably
so
one to be real.
You got that, Jamal.
Alright.
I'm not answering that.
we've been setting Will up on this.
What is the perfect amount? Nah.
No, I'm just saying like what's the appropriate amount? Because I think 5 is a lot. 5 is a lot. That's pushing it.
I'll answer it with a question. Do you realize how difficult it is to talk to one person that you assume is not only talking to
I don't know.
you?
I always talk to one person. I don't.
Like that's tough. Like
That's
it's hard to push yourself out there. Like it's very easy to talk to one girl. Like damn, I'm saying too much.
Well-
but like listen. It's like it's easy to talk to like one girl. Like you know what I mean. Like this is fuck. All right, hold on. It's easy to talk to one girl you may actually like. You know what I mean. Like care about, but like for another girl, like you know what I mean. That might just be like your fallback. You know what I mean. Like so. Just like damn, like shit's acting crazy with old girl right now. But I know like in the long run, like she might, you know what I mean, like she might be a keeper. But when shit's fucking up with her, and I still want some companionship or someone to talk to.
So that's how your
old
roster
girl.
is constructed.
First of all, I don't have a roster.
No. I'm saying in this story, allegedly.
Yeah.
In this story, that's how you're.
I was going to explain how you can get to like 5. Like I'm just saying
Is
like
it
'cause-
possible to get to 5?
yes, it's very
Man,
it's very
that's a
tough.
lot
That's
of
a
work
lot.
put in there.
It is a lot,
Five,
but
with
That's
the
a lot of
lights and
odds.
everything.
I mean, if you're keeping it a buck, then it's easier. Then.
It's like I feel like when y'all think like when I say 5, it's like I'm talking to these 5 like women like every day. You know what I mean? It's like the chick in roster spot number 5 might get 2 texts like a fucking month. Like you know what I mean? It's just like, but she's not going nowhere. Like you know what I mean? Like just like on that type time. So it's like it depends on like what you consider to be the roster. Because it's like I mean
Gotcha.
with me personally, like this is like I don't have a roster, but I'm just saying like I'm hot headed. So like you know what I mean? Like if I get mad at one person, I don't want your energy like for a couple days. Like you know what I mean?
So then you go to number 2 or whatever.
I'm just saying
on the
in my
roster.
younger days, that's how like a roster could begin to
Okay.
form.
Well, I'm saying that I want to say at 25. I want to say at 25 for me. I don't think I could balance a roster.
Yeah, as you get older, it becomes like kind of it's whacker. You start thinking about weirder
honestly, I don't
shit.
think I could ever like
Yeah.
balance a roster.
No, it's easy.
I think it
when
could
you're
be
younger,
easy.
it's easy.
Yeah, but I was always That's too much. That's a lot.
Maybe for a female, I don't.
No, I think it would be way easier for females
What you mean? How so?
to balance a roster. I'm not about
Well, why do you
to.
think it's hard for you?
For me, that's just not. I can't see me talking to 5 guys.
Like emotionally, or just like?
Well,
just,
I
like,
think.
the time
I think
it
for
takes?
me. Wait, what?
You mean like, are you talking about like emotionally? You wouldn't want to do that to them and yourself, or?
I don't think emotionally. Emotionally talking to 5 guys.
That's insane.
You have to
yo.
die.
That's-
Like,
No. I don't mean
First of all, you
emotional
guys all
conversations.
lie. You guys are all crazy. Oh my god.
I mean, like, what would be your reason for not wanting to talk to 5 guys? Is it the emotions, or that's what I meant? Like,
I just don't see the significance in me talking to 5 guys.
and
I
I'm
mean,
talking about younger D, like younger, like,
younger D.
in the club.
Younger D. I was mad cuffy D. Like I wasn't even. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't trying to be. I was younger. I wasn't. I wasn't trying to be like, you know what I mean? But I think even now though, it's like 5 guys.
No, five would be like.
That's crazy.
5 would be difficult now.
But I think
thinking about realer shit
crazy.
in life, like I mean,
Yeah.
niggas got bills. And
But
shit.
I
don't
think
have time for 5 emotions.
men and women, when it comes to dating, I think now when I'm saying dating, I'm not talking about emotionally dating. I'm talking about you just met someone and you're getting to know each other stage.
Right.
So that's how that's what I'm saying when I'm saying dating. Now, who you take serious in dating, like, okay, I want to take this dating a little bit further.
Yeah,
Like,
I get your definition. I just never.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think
Yeah.
I think you can date 2 people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking emotionally dating.
Oh, like randomly dating.
Like, okay, say you met someone today, and you may have met someone last week, and you're getting to know them, and then you could wean out whoever.
Yeah, that's basically like how rosters get built. Like that's
This guy,
like, that's-
roster king.
I'm just saying, like that's
you're a
like
recruit,
that's how the
huh?
terminology like kind of begin. Like, you know what I mean?
Combine right there.
Yeah, because it's like it's just saying like shit can get like in the younger days shit can get way higher than 5. Like, you know what I mean, like Jamal, like I need you to
Damn.
vouch for me. So like, you know what I mean, I need you to vouch for me so I don't look like I ain't.
All right,
shit.
what's the
In the younger days, you could be texting as many as like 11 chicks. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
as,
definitely.
like, as far as just like
What?
whoever you want to.
Hell no. 11?
In the younger days,
I don't care if you say younger, 12, 15, 17, 11.
If you're not taking anyone serious and you're just like trying to weed out like okay, like
That's
this,
a lot. What
but
do you
it-
just like, hey,
but-
can I get your number? Hey, can I get your number? Hey, can I get your What the fuck? How do you get 11
I
numbers?
was gonna break it down. It's like
It's
some.
possible.
It's some like this
Yeah.
chick like I can only text. This chick I only like going on dates and shit with her. This chick she the smoker.
just like girls, like,
yeah, like
this
she
is
the
the food
smoker.
nigga,
Like she the
this is-
smoker. Like, you know what I mean, like this chick she wanna go to a party or shit. She can be the +1. Like you know what I mean, it's like
I
shit
see
can
what
get
you're
yeah.
saying
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like
Also,
I'm not saying like I'm fucking 11 girls. Like yeah, like you the one. Like yeah, like nah, I'm not.
okay, so
doing
like
that,
how
but-
girls might have a food guy and
Yeah,
a
like
guy.
kinda. Yeah,
That's their little roster.
kinda.
But you don't like the female rosters.
But it's like, but with us, it's like we can see it as rosters. But where it gets different is when the players start thinking like, yeah, I mean, they start like not realizing like their role on the team, like Isaiah Thomas ass chicks.
Oh my
Come
gosh!
out
But
there
no, see,
trying to
I
put
think
up
y'all
25
probably
shots.
you saying all that, but is no, you're saying all that, but do the players know their place from the jump?
Yes,
No.
yes.
Y'all be lying.
I'm a good coach. In my
no.
younger days,
I doubt it. Y'all be
You Greg
lying.
Popovich?
I wasn't a
Phil
great.
Jackson?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all
for the
some
game.
though.
I wasn't a great coach. It was a couple lies, like a couple pep talks and lies, like thrown out there.
Yo, like,
A couple pep talks. You know what I mean? But still, like as a whole, like
see, y'all got a roster and nobody knows their role.
But
No roster for me.
a chick
man.
would know if I was
Yeah, no
taking-
roster for me.
A chick knows if I'm taking her serious though, because like I don't take much serious.
Yeah.
so it's very clear like when my emotions are out there. It's happened before, but it's like the roster lineups like they knew what was going on. Like,
So
back in those
you
days.
have you ever done the roster?
Yes.
With me, in college I did for a little bit,
There you go.
and then I just stopped. I stopped like when I got a girl,
What was your max like roster?
like 3.
So that's
Yeah, I didn't have like more than 3 like that.
Good job, Jamal. You know what, Will? Because you said 11, he said 3.
But I was
the
talking
drastic difference.
I was
in you
talking like
guys.
my younger.
I don't
like,
care. Your younger days is even. That's crazy. 11.
But it's
11 on a roster.
But only like 4 were like on some like.
I'm trying to think of having a roster and just all of them lying, like just lying ass. That's what I think of. It's a headache.
But also,
Lying
it's
asses.
chicks on the roster that don't like that. You try to kick off the roster and don't leave the roster. You gotta think about that. That's an extra like 2 or 3 like roster spots. Like it's.
I want to say if I ever
it's a
had,
lot
if
to think
I
about.
want to say if I ever did a roster, if I'm kicking someone off the roster, like they're
Yeah.
getting, that's it.
It's girls you can look in their face and tell them like, yo, I don't want anything with you, but.
Okay, see,
And-
okay, you'll say that.
You'll be like,
No. Here we go, because I'm gonna hold it down for the ladies. You'll say something like that, but at the same time, shorty done met your mother. You want to take her
Oh.
out to eat. You say you love me, and then you want to say, yeah, but I don't want nothing to do with you. You're not my girl. No, you're not doing that.
That was
No,
Nah,
yeah,
but-
no, because you
Listen,
left out that whole part.
But
We're not doing that.
I'm real big on who meets my mom. Like I said earlier, it's my mom's birthday today. But like I'm real big on that. So it's like,
Okay, so even
but to your
if
point,
she's
though-
not meeting your mom, you're acting like you're in a relationship.
But no. To your point, what I was going to give you was there have been times where girls have met my mom that I didn't want to meet my mom, and I'd be like, fuck. Like,
First of all, I have, like, first of all,
That happened to me a couple
I was raised, all of my cousins, my whole family, like, everybody's guys. I'm not throwing nobody under the bus, so everybody chill. But this whole concept of, only certain people gonna meet the fam, really?
that's true.
That's not true.
I'm serious about that.
That's not true.
How's that not true?
I'm just going off of...
That's a big deal to me as somebody that had allegedly, like, up to allegedly maybe 11 in a roster at one point. You think I had 11 of these chicks in my house? Like,
probably not 11, but I'm going to say maybe the top 3 could have made it. Yeah, exactly. So you see what I'm saying? Maybe not all 11, but maybe a solid 3 of them walk through your house and your mom's like, is that Bianca or Shaniqua?
It's not like they met my mom on some like, yeah, mom, this your daughter. Like, I mean, it wasn't on that type of time. Like, some like, oh, who's your little friend? Like, you know how moms be. Like, it was never on no like, yo, this the one right here. Mom's like,
I definitely.
That's only got said to my mom. Like, that's, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. But yeah, I mean, like,
man, y'all be bringing anybody to the house. Stop it.
Nah,
that's a fact.
Hell no.
Jamal, do you?
Nah,
I'm busy, man. So I'm rapper answers.
Right? Like, man, I be busy.
I'm on tour.
Like, fuck the roster. I'm on tour. I got the distribution. Like, I don't got time. So Jamal, no more rosters. Well, roster, no.
I don't have a roster. That's the old me. I'm looking for love now, actually.
You still looking for a franchise?
Yeah, a franchise player. That's
I thought you were about to say like a franchise team. I was like, okay.
I don't need a
Are you looking for a franchise player?
Yeah, franchise.
That's what's up.